What are they at? This. Trying to make sure that we have everything ready. Onions in there, garlic. Don't do this right now. I'm hungry. Well, I'm sorry, but I am. I'm hungry too. I have not had anything to eat today. All I've had is my this for breakfast, and I'm in the kitchen, so I figured I might as well uh, do what I'm gonna do today. Yesterday, I was discussing doing um, mashed potatoes and chicken. That's what I'm doing today. I have my potatoes sliced up right here. I'm gonna be boiling them here. I need to get this going for the chicken, but I want to wait until this is ready, and I'm gonna be prepping some stuff to make the soup because I've been craving that, and I kind of need that for my lunch week, for my week, my work week. It's gonna be my meal prep. Awful Slowpoke Sunday. Did you stream today? Did I not get notified? Hope you're doing well. Welcome onto the stream. I'm kind of peeling garlic right now. Yo, what's up, Chris? Welcome on in. How are you doing? I'm peeling garlic right now because I'm gonna need it in a bit. I need to slice up some bacon. I need to get the potatoes going for mashed potatoes. I think I'm gonna be moving this out of the way and moving the pot forward once I just ended because you were live. No, come on. I'm sorry. I didn't get notified. I don't know if it's YouTube not working, but I wasn't notified that you were live. I would have gone into your stream and just hung out there for longer and delayed this, but shit. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the water to boil so I can get the potatoes going. I already did like 3 hours. I'm so sorry I missed it. I'll definitely go back and watch it to give you the watch time hours for sure. A lot, man. That's a lot of work. No shiny slope. I know you said it was awful, but I don't know if that means like no slow pokes or because now you're going for shiny alphas. I hate peeling garlic. Does somebody want to do this for me, please? Okay, I need to chop up the onions. I need to chop up the garlic and the bacon. And sausage all set up. I'm just waiting for the water to boil so that I could start throwing the potatoes in there. I kind of feel like I could just throw them in there anyway. You got shiny alpha metatite? I honestly forget that I know it has a mega and I forget that it's in the game. So that one's good. That's good. That one's all set. Alright, so I'll chop these up right now. I need to get these potatoes. And they're in little disc slices so that they could like cook faster. I need to use all the time that I have for this. I'm not trying to spend too much time. Oh crap! I'm not trying to spend too much time in the kitchen. At least not today. I got other stuff to do. I'm also gonna take the out because I feel like I filled it up way too much, and that should be enough for all the potatoes in there. Alright, well that gets that out of the way. I'll be using these to just like mix these up if I need to. I can just chill there. Okay, I need to chop up garlic. I need to chop up onions. So this, just do that. Crush it a little bit. There you go. And then just chop it up a little bit. This is gonna go into the soup, I think, because I already have garlic salt for the mashed potatoes. And it just needs to be like chopped up. It doesn't need to be like fully diced. So this is good enough. That's good enough. But yeah, I got a little block of Parmesan cheese here that we're going to be using for the soup. The stream is a bit blurry and buggy today. That's it might be on your end because it shows like perfectly clear on my end. Is anyone else having issues with the stream visuals? I mean, it's the same phone I've been using. Oh my god, my fingers still smell so good because of that garlic. Onions. I hate cutting onions. Ten out of 10 would not recommend. But yeah, we got all the seasonings right here. We got butter, potatoes, got some truffle oil for the mashed potatoes, some some cream, pepper, garlic, salt. I'm just stupid onion. Let's see. I feel like moving this over here now. I just keep a trash bag right here for easier accessibility. I know you guys can't see me right now, but you guys can enjoy the potatoes boiling. I feel. I mean, we got time today. There you go. So today's stream might be a little longer, a little slower than usual. Is there another layer here? There isn't. So I got my onion, I'm gonna chop that up. Let me just check chat. Yo, what's up, Eric Reyes? Welcome on in. My quality was low for some reason, damn. It was your fault, AJ, you're blaming me. I think one would be enough. Or two, never mind. Damn, I just messed that up, whatever. Yeah, there's just gonna be diced into small little thin pieces. I don't need that much, so I don't know if we're gonna be doing the whole thing. But this is gonna be for the soup. So, like I mentioned, we're doing mashed potatoes and chicken. I haven't started this yet. I'm waiting for that to be done, and then I also have the a soup that I'm making. I don't know if this is. I would say it is, but no. I'm gonna do the whole thing. When it comes to soup, the more the better. The more of everything you have, the better. The better. And then, 1, 2, 3, because I don't want to slice my fingers. There we go. I'm doing the same with this one. I think this is like the first time that I've ever chopped an onion like this. I normally just like freaking whack the heck out of it with a big knife with a big cleaver. Yeah, that's not staying in the way. And this part I feel like I messed up, so I'm gonna mess this part up a bit, take this part out. There you go. Onions are diced. not uniform, but it's going in a soup. They're gonna fall apart anyway. So it's some of them are a little bigger than others. Alright, we got our onions chopped up. Add a Q&A sticker. I don't know why that prompt came up. I see a little peel right here. Okay, apparently I dropped some water over there. I didn't add salt to this. A big bag of sea salt. Mainly all the salt that I wanted to put in there is just stuck to my fingers now. But how's everyone doing today? Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys can see the everything there all right. Leave this like that, and I'm gonna let it be. Have the potatoes that I need to dice up. Put these over here. Those over there. That goes over there. And in the meantime, I'll cut these up. This is gonna be for crap. I don't know where to put things. It's too much. Put it right there. I don't need it right now. So my diced up ones are going. Start with this one. This one looks easier to handle. Let's do another one. This way, and then we want to cut them into like large potatoes, large French fries, and then just dice them into little cubes. I don't give myself enough space. There you go, just like that. And then we have like little cubes, and these are going to be for the soup. They're going to go in there. Yeah, this one too. I'll lower that a little bit. They're still a little stiff, so they need a little bit more time. How long has this been going for? 13 minutes. Have returned. Welcome back. Stay there. Continue doing these. This way. And that way. Next. Starting to think it's going to be a lot of potatoes, but like I said, the more the better when it comes to soups. I need to chop that one a little bit thinner. Yeah, the mashed potatoes is gonna be with like chicken and like a mushroom cream sauce. That's why I have the mushrooms here. That works a lot better. This is not enough potatoes. Still need one more. Did I miss anything in chat? Soup? I am making soup right here. Not yet. Once I'm done with the mashed potatoes, or once I'm done with this, I'm just gonna remove the water, mash them, add all the seasonings to it, and then get started on the chicken. That's gonna be my lunch for today. The mashed potatoes and the chicken breast. That's gonna be my lunch for today, and then this is gonna be for like my meal prep. This is gonna be like for tomorrow, for Tuesday, Wednesday. I just need to put in containers. Last potato. Yeah, I have all the other stuff. You guys don't see it, but it's basically behind the camera. I have the stuff that's going in the soup. Bacon, sausage, kale. If you guys have been to Olive Garden, it is basically the soup that they serve at Olive Garden. The soup Toscana, that's the one I'm making today. Oof. Potato. Oh, that was like perfect. There you go. Done with the potatoes. We can get started on the bacon since I'm not going to be needing quite a big block of bacon. Interesting. Stick your hand in the water to see if the food is hot enough. Nope, no thank you. I'm okay. I'm not that dumb. I'm a little dumb, but not that dumb. I'm pretty sure we could tell it's hot enough because of the steam coming out. I don't think I could hold my hand here for too long before it starts to like hurt. You see, my hand is already red from holding it like seconds here. A little stupid, but no, not that dumb. Not too much stupid, just a little. Welcome on into the stream, by the way. Hope you're having a good day, Plant. Have you had your daily sunlight for today? Let me see, what do I want to do? I think we should get started on the bacon. No, I need to wait a little bit until that is done. We can get started on the chicken. On the chimkin. Onion. Let's see. I kind of want to think, I need to think of like an order of doing this. I think, organization skills on point. Throw those out. I do need to chop up the bacon. I don't need to chop up the Italian sausage. Only a tad bit stupid, yes, just a bit, a little bit. Have the salt, have the pepper. Let's get started on the chicken. Screw it. Let's put that at medium-high heat. I need a different cutting board to season chicken. You guys won't be able to see it, but I'm gonna be seasoning chicken right here. Whoa. Right there. Hopefully that's okay. Crap. Whoa, why is this moving? Stupid. Oh, I know why. Alright, so let's move chicken here. You guys can't see it. Chimkin here. Wash hands. Why is it asking me to do a Q&A bit? I don't need Q&A bit. I do. Let's start by seasoning chicken on both sides, garlic, salt, and pepper. Fork. Then do it on the other side as well. That dish can go in the sink. Garlic, salt, and pepper again. I feel like a lot of people would use onion powder for it too. But once this is hot, a little warmer. Move this out of the way. I'll be using these. Fork. I need the thickest potato. This one. Needs a little bit more. Let those boil there for a little longer. Feel like this is hot enough. I'm gonna grab Chimkin. Throw that in there. Grab Chimkin. Throw this in there. Alright, how long has it been? It's been, let's do 3 minutes on each side. Well, I don't know how to season things. The thing called food, so team me, Mr. Chef. Teach you? Yes, I can. I shall teach you. Garlic, salt, pepper is always like some of the best ones, but you have options like onion powder, you have paprika. This is only going to be mashed garlic, salt, and pepper because I'm trying to keep the flavor of the mashed potatoes like garlicky. It's going to be like garlic mushroom sauce. So this has a little bit of garlic salt. This is going to have a little bit of garlic salt. This is going to be the mushroom. So mushroom, garlic, that's what binds the whole thing together. If that makes any sense. You can't just throw one season here, one season there, one over here, one over there, and then mix them all. It's too conflicting. So it's basically like a garlic mushroom chicken with mashed potatoes. Yeah, I think 3-4 minutes on each side should be good enough for the chicken. Once these are done, we're gonna get the soup going, and I think I'll have to move the camera around so you guys can see. If anything is over seasoned my food, if anything you over seasoned the food. I'm putting it a little bit closer to see if you guys can get a closer peek at the chicken. There you go. Move that over here, out of the way. So that's 22. Yeah, I'm doing one for right now, one for later. Like I said, this is all I'm eating today. Chicken, mashed potatoes. That's it. Gotta give people that special side order of high blood pressure. That's why we got the stick of butters, bro. We got 2 sticks of butter that we're going to be using. One for the mashed potatoes, and maybe if I need it, one for the soup. If it's needed. If not, then no purpose in it. 22, so at 25, 30. So give these another 30 seconds, and then we'll flip them over. Yeah, I'm just moving them around a little bit so that they don't stick to the pan. It's supposed to be like a non-stick stainless steel, so these are close to being finished. So I think I could start bringing the our strainer out. And this is going to be in the same pot. That's going to be in the same pot. Hold up. We'll put it over here for now, since we're not using that. So let's go ahead and flip these over. Those are doing pretty good. And I don't want to fully cook those, the chicken, because I'm going to be throwing them in the sauce that I'm going to be making to finish them off. Ooh, I like the little crispy. That's pretty good. Lower the heat on this. Oh, I actually do need butter to finish off the mushrooms. So this we're going to turn off. And I'm pretty sure I just strained these out already. Put that there. Just going to be mashing them in a bit. Let me strain this out. Kind of want to play Monster Hunter? Do it. What's stopping you? Ooh. Okay, so now that we have these here, we're going to dump this whole stick of butter in there. And get to mashing. I've always been a big fan of like buttery mashed potatoes. So to this we're going to be adding garlic salt. Not too much because it's already salted with the butter. A little bit of pepper, a little more. Some heavy cream to make them like a little smoother. Gonna try these. Needs just a little bit more salt. And then we're gonna put in the truffle oil just for a little bit of seasoning. Well, the rest of it because I don't have much. Well, I guess that's it for that bottle. Pokemon is stopping me. What, Legends Arceus? You're hunting for more alphas or what? More Slowpoke? I need to put those in a separate plate. So I'm just going to move these to the side. From here, put this over here, over there. I'll leave these here for now and I'll finish them off in a bit. But now that we have this, I'm gonna lower the heat on that. Add some butter. It's gonna make a lot of smoke, damn it. And then we cook our mushrooms in here. I don't think I'll be needing these anymore, so I'm just gonna put them to the side and use these. Because this is where we're gonna be making our sauce. And same thing for this one, we're just gonna add a little bit of garlic, salt, and pepper to like release the release all the water. Just a little bit. Let me see. Not slow cook, only shiny hunting things, and I mean it is addicting. It's fun to be in the mega dimension, the Doctor Strange portals on the upside down. That is perfect. These mashed potatoes are basically done. Personally, I would have added a little bit more butter, but I don't want to. I'm trying to live a long life, you know. So I'm gonna move these over here because these are done, and I'm gonna lick the hell out of this. There's no way I'm throwing these out. This is gonna get moved over here. I'm gonna turn on the light. Hopefully that's a little better. Oh wait, you guys can't see the mushrooms anymore, damn it. Whatever. I think I might have to move stuff around. I'm gonna move this over here. Turn this back on. Move that over here. There you go. You guys can't see the cutting board, but you guys can still see the mushrooms, right? Yep. Yeah, this is just gonna be the sauce for the mashed potatoes and the chicken. I could just put the mashed potatoes over here. Right there. Those are done. I kind of just want to like grab a giant scoop and like eat them. Hi, princess. What's up, dog? Let those cook up for a while. Make space for the chicken over here. Battery. I don't think I'll be chopping up anything else besides the bacon. So I think I can get started on that. It's here. Kumi. Come here, princess. She's very curious. She just smells it. Yeah, the stores are more fun. They are. I agree. So what I'm pulling out is just bacon. I'm just pulling out bacon and I'm gonna chop that up and I'm gonna start cooking that in here. Because basically we just throw everything in here now. The soup is just one pot thing. We cook the bacon, we cook the sausage, we throw the onions in it, the garlic. I'm just waiting for the water to evaporate from this. I'm gonna taste one. Yeah, it's still too watery. Don't forget your daily coffee, nerds. Chop this bacon up. This is not going to be fun. Hey, princess. Is that pasta? I had lasagna last night with handmade lasagna shells using my pasta maker. No. I'm making chicken with mashed potatoes. And I'm making a mushroom sauce for the chicken. That's gonna be my lunch for the day. And then over here, I'm just making a sopa toscana. It is the one that they have at Olive Garden, and that's gonna be for like my meal prep for the week. I have my chicken already made over here. I made it earlier, like a little bit ago. And then in here, I'm just cooking bacon. Because this soup has a lot of ingredients. So the mashed potatoes, chicken, mushroom sauce, that's gonna be here. And then I have off camera all the ingredients that I'm going to be using for the soup. But this is my meal today. This is going to be my meal prep for the week. So I'm doing like 2 things in one while I'm in the kitchen. These are almost done. So just a little longer on these. I was honestly thinking about baking the bacon just to get it out of the way and not cook it here, because I still need to do the Italian sausage. I'm this hungry. Worth it. Where did I leave it? Oh, it's over here. Heavy cream. Now just lower the heat on this, and we let this cook. I could add a little bit of cornstarch to this to make it like a little thicker. Just don't use raw flour. You'd have to have cooked the flour down first. So this is going to be our sauce for the chicken, and it's going to get thicker the more it cooks. So that we just leave it simmering there for as long as I want to. Taste it every now and then. Needs a little salt, but I'll do that later. I'll wait until it's done reducing. The bacon and the Italian sausage, I feel like I could cook it at the same time. I don't know if you guys like saw me peek my face. Yeah, the bacon, we could cook it at the same time with the soup, so it won't be a big deal. See how this is bubbling already? That's what we need. Bubbling, not boiling. Hi, Princess. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper to this now. And just a little bit of salt. Just a little bit of salt because I'm still gonna add like a tiny bit of cheese to this. But then I also have menudo that my mom brought me. So I'm gonna be enjoying that as well throughout the week. Really love my air fryer and pasta maker so far. I bet. I mean, handmade pasta is already difficult enough to make as it is, like by hand. So if you have the tools for it to make it a little bit more convenient, more easier, then that's a lot better. Cooking is easy if you have the tools for it, specifically baking. Like it's just math and science. It's just fractions and temperatures, really. I need a different container to pour that out and start cooking the onions. Do I have a big container over here? I do not. Well, it's gonna have to do a big plate. I'm gonna take this off screen a little bit. I'm a little upsetty that you guys won't see it, but I'm just gonna be cooking onions in here, that's it. It's just the onions and the garlic. I need to cook the onions in the bacon fat. This can just simmer down. Pasta's actually pretty simple. It's just flour and eggs. Yeah, I know. I went to culinary arts school. I know how to make pasta, but it's just I don't have the space to get messy. And with the flour, pasta can be really messy. So, and then you kind of want a flat stainless steel surface to roll it on, which would be like more efficient, less mess. But I don't have that space, so I can't make. I know how to make it, but I don't have the space for it. Now we can have the Italian sausage that we're going to be using. Now that the onion is softened a little bit, I'm going to throw in our garlic. And then we're just going to throw in our Italian sausage. Wait, what the hell? I did not know I had that. Damn. Stupid. See, I told you I was a little stupid. I almost threw it, I actually did throw the paper in. That's done. We're just going to break this apart in here and let the Italian sausage cook. That's gonna take a little bit. But yeah, this is basically ready as well. The mushrooms. This is like the consistency that I wanted. This is gonna be a sauce for the chicken. Yeah, looks pretty good. See how it like changed color? Normally people would add like parsley to this to give it like a little extra flair, like a little touch of color. I think I have some. Parsley flakes. That's enough. And then I'm gonna do this with my hand because they're mine. I can. Just throw the chicken in here. And if the chicken's not cooked, it'll finish cooking off in there. Just flip that over. Make sure you get that sauce all over it. Same thing for that side. So once it's plated, you basically have mashed potatoes, and then you have the chicken with mushroom sauce. Yeah, for this one, now that the sausage has cooked a bit, we could throw the bacon back in, so it could all cook at the same time, like evenly. Dude, this smells delicious. So once this is cooked a little bit more, we're going to be adding the chicken broth. We're going to be adding 2 of them. Once we add the chicken broth and maybe some water to like bring it up to a decent chunk, we're also going to add the potatoes so they can start boiling. Move it a little bit back. So you can see. I think we're done with these. I don't think we'll be needing them anymore, so I'm just going to put them away. This is gone because there's no more. And get heated out. That can go in the dirty dishes. Our mashed potatoes over here. And yeah, this is pretty much ready. This is going to be my meal for the day. Oh, I could lick this, but actually I'm going to. Worth it. I honestly wish you guys could see this. I might have to bring you guys a little bit closer. Damn it. I had my phone charging, but I'm gonna have to bring you guys a little bit closer to see. So, this is just bacon, onions, and Italian sausage. And I'll show you guys what it looks like after. Because all we're gonna do is add the chicken broth. I think it's actually pretty good now to add that stuff in. It looks cooked. Yeah, you have to add a lot of chicken broth, a lot of water, because you're going to be adding the potatoes, and the potatoes basically just absorb it all. And then we're also going to be adding heavy cream to make it like a little thicker, a little creamier. Yeah, you don't have to look out on the salt right now because, or at least you won't have to add any salt at the moment unless you put a lot of water because the freaking the bacon and the Italian seeds are already like salty enough. So don't over salt this one. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna need some water in here, so I'm gonna grab some water really quick. I'm gonna be adding 2 full water bottles in here, and then adding the potatoes. Room temperature, these are not cold. Now you can add all the potatoes. And then you just let that boil. It lowered the temperature a little bit, so we're gonna wait for it to like boil up. This can stay there. This can go over here. I think I'm gonna like help myself to my chicken now because I'm hungry. I just don't have a big enough. I do. Let me move this out of the way. Where is my spoon? This should do. Hi, princess. That's good. So this is what that looks like. The first one, mashed potatoes. Oh, whatever. Shut up. Mashed potatoes with chicken and mushroom cream sauce. I could add some sauce to the mashed potatoes, but they're pretty good on their own. So that's it for the first dish. And now we just have the second dish that is being made. Hello, Kimball. Welcome on in. Raphael, I'd like to go to the culinary school abroad in Southern Europe someday in like 5 or 8 years. For now, I think I learned a lot of it in the kitchen from the Spanish and Portuguese Italians. That's pretty good. I personally like learning from different cultures too. One of the things that since I like soups, one of the things I would love to learn how to make is pho, which is Vietnamese, and then I would like to learn how to make ramen. Those like seem pretty good and interesting dishes to know how to make. And I would like to learn how to make them one day. Hi, princess. So yeah, once these are all, I'm gonna turn this up a little higher because I need it to boil. I need the potatoes to cook. Once these are done, basically I'm just gonna throw in the kale, throw in some heavy cream, and that's it. Let it boil. But I'm gonna devour the hell out of this chicken because I am. Not literally, but I am kind of starving. I haven't had food today. All I've had was that drink that I showed you guys. So if you guys hear my eating ASMR, I am sorry. But yeah, we need to wait for that to boil anyway. But the chicken and mushroom. You guys can't see this, but I'm jumping. Mashed potatoes. That is going to be my meal for like maybe later on today, maybe tomorrow. This I'm devouring later on tonight. Like I said, it's my only meal of the day. Just chicken and mashed potatoes. Damn. Tooting my own horn here, but even the dog is like staring at me. If I had a wife, look what I could be doing for you. Taking applications, by the way. Know how to cook, I know how to clean. I have a job, I have a car. What else do I need? Move all this to one side. There you go. This is going to take a little bit to boil because it is a lot. I see it's steaming already. Oh, it's hot in here. I need some water. I don't think I'm going to finish this. This is what I don't like about getting large coffees, is that I never finish them. I'm not a huge coffee drinker because I'm lactose intolerant. And then with coffee being like a natural laxative, it's just not the best for me. Sorry, princess. Food is not for you. To me. Getting myself a cold bottle of water. I finished large coffee in minutes. I can't, dude. It's a lot. My little stomach can't handle it. You're getting in my way. All I hear is your little click clacking. Ooh. It would be a good idea to make add the sauce to the mashed potatoes, but I think it's good enough as it is. I could eat mashed potatoes like candy, dude. I love mashed potatoes. Sorry if it's a little boring right now. I'm just waiting for that to boil so that I could show you guys, because it does not look appetizing right now. But once we put the cream and kale in there, it definitely will. I would be happy if that was served to me at a restaurant. Yep, it smells like Italian sausage. I don't think I need it, but I do want to add a little bit of like Italian seasoning to it, or oregano. Yeah, oregano. Oh, and pepper flakes to make it a little spicy. Lovely. I'm over here. Oh, what? Why the hell did I put this in there? Stupid. So, pepper flakes, not too much, just enough. I hate that they crumble up and they cover up the holes. Should be enough. I mean, I'd rather have the holes on that bottle than freaking dump the whole thing in there on accident. Just enough of that. It smells like oregano, but it's good. And I think I could add the kale now and the heavy cream. So let's go with the heavy cream first. See how creamy I want it. Now it's gonna need a lot more. I want to feel this thing in my stomach. Almost like having milk. But yeah, I like creamy soups. I don't know why. And then the kale, it's just like the frozen batch. Not frozen anymore, it's thawed out. But it is going in there cold. And it's getting cooked in there, so we don't need that much. Hi, Dorothy. You little muffin. You loafing. But yeah, I'm not gonna bore you guys with the trouble of having you guys stay while you guys can't even see the pot. Give me 1 second to just move this out of the way. So I'm almost done with that. Mashed potatoes, chicken mushroom, and this is what soup looks like. It's basically just kale, cream soup, sausage, bacon, potatoes. Now I just need to let this boil for like quite some time. So instead of having you guys sit here and just watch this pot boil, I think I'm going to end it off for the day. I don't know if there's going to be a Pokemon shiny hunting stream. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord. I do have some errands to run after this, after I finish this up. I'm going to be adding some Parmesan cheese to this. That's going to be it. Waiting for it to boil. Boring stuff. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Like I said, that's going to be it. I'll let you guys know in the Discord if there's going to be a shiny hunting stream. But if I don't, I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your night. Appreciate you guys popping in. If you haven't heard it today, you're cute and I like your butt. You guys have a good night.